guys, thanks for popping by today and welcome back to my channel. I'm pretty excited but also a little bit anxious about today's video because I'm going to be sharing something a little bit special. I'm actually going to be sharing a little part of myself with you today. So I have been tagged in the Disney YouTuber Get to Know You tag. Now if you aren't familiar with this tag, it's basically a ton of questions about me and my love for Disney and why I set up my Disney YouTube channel and that kind of thing. So if you are new to my channel and you aren't yet subscribed, hopefully this tag will give you a little bit of a feel of what I'm about, what this channel's about, and maybe you'll hit that subscribe button and we can get lost in Disney again sometime soon. I was tagged in this tag by my friend Toni, whose channel is Finding Disney. Now Toni is a ton of fun. If you aren't familiar with her channel, I will leave it in a link in the description down below, but Toni's all about bringing the Disney home. She can't get to the parks as often as she would like, so it's a great way of getting that little bit of Disney magic into your daily life. She's also a Disney travel agent, so if you are thinking about doing a trip down to the parks sometime soon, definitely check out Toni. Again, I will leave all her information down below. But it was my friends Nina and Alicia that put this tag together. So Nina has a channel, Wrestling with Disney, and Alicia's channel is CINDERALI Loves Disney. Now these two lovely ladies got together and created this tag, and I thought now would be a really great time to do it because Nina has also set up a Disney YouTuber Facebook group which actually just celebrated its first anniversary. It's 1 year old, I think the weekend just gone, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to kind of celebrate that by talking a bit about why I did this thing in the first place. I mean, it's coming up to my 1 year anniversary of doing this myself as well. So yeah, as a celebration of Nina's Facebook group and also me coming up to my 1 year anniversary of doing Disney YouTube, I wanted to do this tag and yeah, share a little bit more about myself and my journey on Disney YouTube so far. I'd also like to say that if you are thinking about creating a Disney YouTube account, or if maybe you're thinking about it or you've just started out, Nina's Facebook group is a great resource. If you haven't yet come across it, I will try to link it in the description down below, but essentially it's a group of Disney YouTubers, some who've been doing it for years, some who've been doing it for just a few weeks, and we all support each other, try to answer each other's questions, bounce ideas off each other. It's a really great resource and it's so supportive and a lot of fun to be a part of. So if you are even just thinking about it a little bit, I will leave it in the description to this video down below so that you can check out Nina's Facebook group as well. But enough with the intro, let's get into some of these questions. Pretty excited to do this. I think, let me just see, I've got my little Baloo book. I call it my Baloo book, but it's my Disney Wisdom's March edition book, which is kind of like my Disney YouTube idea book. So there are 15 questions, and at the end of this tag I'd also like to tag some of my friends who also have Disney YouTube channels that I would like to know a little bit more about. So I'm going to start off with the first question. The first question is, when did you start YouTube? And as I kind of alluded to, I am coming up to my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. I started round about, I think it was the 14th or 15th of July, so just coming up to a year now. I actually started my account, so if you check on my account and see how long I've been doing it, I think it says May, because I did create an account back in May. So I got back from my Disney trip last year in May, pretty much the day I landed or the week I landed. I created this Disney YouTube account because I knew I wanted to do it, but it took me 2 months before I actually got myself in front of a camera, filmed and put a video out there into the big wide world. So yeah, July 2018 is when I started my channel, but I think if you have a look on my account it actually says May. That's the reason why I had to build up a little bit of courage. The next question is, when did your love for Disney start? Gosh, I honestly cannot remember. So Disney's always kind of been a part of my life, I would say. Going back to thinking about watching VHSs with my brother, playing Disney Sega games with my brother, even going through to uni, and we would, I had the VHS sing-along tapes. I would play those in my dorm at university, and we would do it like karaoke and drink and sing Disney songs. My mum and my stepdad got married in Florida, so I have a big Disney memory associated with that as well. So it's always been a part of my life, and I think it's just been a cumulative thing. It's just gone up and up and up. But this past year, being sort of immersed in Disney, doing this Disney YouTube, it's kind of just skyrocketed, and yeah, I can't. Disney is everywhere for me now. It is constantly on my brain. There's never a moment when Disney isn't in the back of there somewhere. I'm not thinking about it. So yeah, I don't know when it started, but it's kind of just got out of control a little bit this past year, I would say. So the next question is, what inspired you to start sharing your love of Disney with the world on YouTube? And for me, I would have to say it was Disney Kitty. Disney Kitty was the only Disney YouTuber I ever really came across before starting my channel. Everyone else since then I kind of found through Nina's Facebook group or through people talking about different YouTubers. Like, I hadn't even heard of Tim Tracker. I really wasn't into YouTube at all. I never really spent much time watching YouTube, but then we planned this trip to Disney in May to celebrate my 30th birthday last year, and we were kind of planning what to do. My boyfriend kind of googled free things to do in Disney, cheap things to do in Disney, a way of trying to save us some money. It massively backfired because that's how we came across Disney Kitty. I got hooked on Disney pins from that point, and that has been my biggest spend for the whole year, has been on Disney pins. So it backfired massively. It's probably been more expensive than it would have been if we'd never googled cheap things to do at Disney. Anyway, I've gone off point, but essentially we came back from Disney and I watched more and more of Disney Kitty, aka Becca's videos, and kind of got lost in that excitement and fun. I think I was having massive Disney blues of having just come back from the parks as well, and I wanted a way of getting Disney into my life without having to go over to the US all the time. And yeah, it kind of spiraled from there, I think. It kind of started with Disney pins. I ordered a load of pin mail while I was in America, and I got home and there was a pile of it, and I didn't want to open it because I wanted to film it and post it as a video, and the pile was getting bigger and bigger, and I just had to bite the bullet and I just had to film myself opening it. So one of my first videos is a Disney pin mail video for that reason. But yeah, definitely Disney Kitty is the only Disney YouTuber I saw, and 100% my inspiration for starting my own channel. My next question is my favourite Disney topics. So my favourite topics to talk about on my channel or to cover on my channel are Disney pins. As I've already mentioned, I am obsessed with Disney pins, have a little bit of an addiction, especially to mystery pin unboxes. I don't know what it is, I just get so excited about mystery pins. I spend way too much money on pins. If you like Disney pins, then you are probably going to like a few of my videos. But the other thing I really like to do is open subscription boxes. So the reason I like to open subscription boxes is I don't get to go over to the parks as much as I would like. In the past 2 years I've been twice, but before that I hadn't been for 15 years. So to be able to get little gems or little goodies from the parks and get Disney brought to me through a subscription box is just so exciting, and I love to do it. So I'm obsessed with Disney subscription boxes as well because I love the park. So I guess the topic that I would be getting to there would be the Disney parks. Aside from that, on a kind of more personal level, the things I love most about Disney are the artwork. So I love art. I studied art at A-level and thought about doing it as a profession. I always dreamed of being an animator. So the Disney artwork and the animation side, particularly with Pixar, is one of my loves for Disney, particularly the Pixar shorts. So definitely the artwork and the animation. I also love the songs because it reminds me, as I said, of singing with my university friends. It reminds me of being a kid. So definitely the songs, the music. I could play those in my car all day long. Aside from that, I think that's probably it. I don't think buying merchandise, that's probably what I seem to do the most, is buy all of the merchandise. That's not really a topic, but I tend to do a few haul videos if you're into those as well. Question number 5 is, which Disney YouTuber would you most like to meet? Now, I would find it very, very hard to pick just one Disney YouTuber. There are a few Disney YouTubers that I was lucky enough to meet on my most recent trip to Walt Disney World. So I did get to meet the Disney sisters, Abby and Hope. I got to meet Robin from Oh Hello Robin, Beth Lung, whose channel is Beth Lung, and I also met my friend Karen, whose channel is Karen's USA Adventures. That was the most fun. I had a week in Disney. That day with all those fantastic ladies was by far the highlight, and I didn't even go to a park. It was the best day ever. So to be able to meet a bunch of other Disney YouTubers, I would really struggle to pick just one. So bearing in mind that I've already met those ladies already, the ones I would love to meet would be, I would really love to meet Nina. So I feel like me and Nina kind of started this around about the same time together. We've kind of journeyed through YouTube together, had the same struggles. So yeah, I would really love to meet Nina. She, by the way, if you haven't checked out Nina's channel, please do check her out. She is hilarious. She is so much fun. Her channels always make me laugh, and her cat Buster is the most adorable little cat. I think you would really, really love Nina's channel. She's a whole lot of fun. So that's one of the reasons I would really love to meet Nina. I'd also really love to meet Katie from Over the Moony. I kind of feel like we're on the same level. So we both love our villains, we both love Funkos, we both love like Marvel as well as Disney, and I think we would just have a lot in common. Whenever I watch her videos, I kind of feel like yeah, I feel like we have a lot in common. So I think I would get on well with Katie. So I'd really love to meet Katie. And I would really also love to meet Beth from the Collectioneers Club. Beth is just the sweetest person in the whole world. She is like, I don't know, I just feel like she's all, I just want to give her a hug. She's so adorable, so sweet, so thoughtful, so loving. And yeah, I just want to meet Beth so I can give her a hug. Okay, I think that was 3, but anyway, I can't pick one. So there you go, there's 3. And there's a ton more as well that I would love to meet, but I can't go on forever. So question number 6 is, what do your loved ones think about my whole obsession with Disney? And I don't think they think much of it, to be honest. I think it's kind of the norm for us to be obsessed with Disney. I mean, there was one Christmas when my mum served Christmas dinner dressed as Snow White, and we all had Christmas hats on with one of the 7 dwarfs' names. I was Doc. But yeah, so I don't think it seems out of the ordinary. I don't think they think much of it, to be honest. So what's the next question? What's your earliest memory of Disney? I think it would probably be when I went to Disneyland Paris. I think I was about 4 years old. We went to celebrate my mum's 30th birthday, and I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember the hotel more than anything. I remember we stayed in this Mexican themed hotel, and looking back now, I had to Google it, but I think it was the Santa Fe Hotel. I just remember kind of feeling totally immersed in Disney. It felt really magical. I actually don't remember the parks all that much. I kind of remember like a Wild West. I remember like walking down the street and there was like shacks, like a Wild West theme. I honestly don't remember much. I mainly remember the hotel and feeling like I am in Disney at the hotel. So that's probably my earliest memory that I can think of. So the next question kind of comes in 3 parts. So question number 8 is, who's your favourite villain, your favourite princess, and your overall favourite Disney character? So I'm definitely more about my villains than my princesses, but at the minute I'm kind of having a change of heart as to who my favourite villain is. I've always kind of said Ursula and Maleficent are my 2 favourite ladies when it comes to Disney villains, but at the moment I'm kind of having a change of heart. I'm kind of feeling a couple of other ladies at the moment. So my favourite villains right now at this moment in time are Yzma and Madame Mim. So there you go. So my favourite princess is hands down, number 1 is Rapunzel, with a close second being Merida from Brave. Rapunzel is my favourite princess because she's fun-loving, she's artistic, she's adventurous, and she's all about seeing the best in people and having the best day that she can possibly have. And that is something that I try to follow as well. I try to have the best day that I possibly can, and also like try to be the best version of yourself, that kind of yeah, I kind of relate to her from that point of view, but I just love that she's very positive and I try to be more like her. And so my overall favourite character is definitely, without a doubt, Baloo. As you can see, I've got a few Baloo items over there behind me, but I flipping love Baloo. He's really fun-loving and energetic and humorous, but he's also very supportive and protective over Mowgli, and I just love him. And I love it when he's scatting in that little grass skirt with the coconut disguise to fit in with the monkeys. That is one of my favourite scenes. Yeah, number one character, Baloo, although I did really struggle between Baloo and Buzz, but yeah, Baloo. Okay, question number 9 is which Disney character do you relate to the most? I had to think about this for a little bit, but then when I thought of this character, I was like, yeah, it's definitely this character, and that is Moana. I feel I relate most to Moana because she kind of feels trapped within her responsibilities and wants to escape and go explore, and that is exactly how I feel. I feel kind of tied to my job, and if I could, I would just travel all the time. I know I've talked a lot about travelling on my videos, and I did recently go travelling. It's almost 2 years ago now, but I did take like a 6-month break and go travelling around South America, and I've travelled around Southeast Asia. I've done a lot of travelling already, but I feel like I just feel like I could never do enough travelling. I don't feel like I will ever be satisfied by how far I've travelled and how often I've gone places. I just want to always be exploring new cultures, new places, new people, new food. So yeah, from that point of view, I feel like I relate to Moana and her wanting to escape her responsibilities and go and have an adventure and explore the world. Okay, question number 10 is, do I share my love for Disney outside of the world of YouTube? And I think my answer to that has to be no, unfortunately. At home, at least, my Disney love is confined to this little space in my office. It's not everywhere in the house. I mean, it's dotted around a few little places, particularly because I have a lot of Disney mugs. So there's a few bits of Disney down in the kitchen, and some Disney candles and things dotted around, but really it's confined to this one room. My boyfriend doesn't want Disney exploding all over the walls in every room, which I can completely understand, but yeah, when I got back from my Walt Disney World trip, I opened my suitcase and it was like Disney was everywhere again, but it's now back in this little office. But outside of the home, I think, again, the answer would be no, because without going too much into it, in my line of profession, I'm expected to be very professional, and I think Disney, or a strong love of Disney, would be frowned upon. I think I would be judged because of it. It's really sad to say, but I think it's the case, and as a result of that, I mean, people know that I go to Disney, and people know that I went to Disney last year, and I've just gone again. So they know that I like Disney, and when I came back, I brought loads of Disney snacks for everybody. So they know I like Disney. How much I like Disney, they don't know, because like I say, I think it would be, I think I would be judged and frowned upon, and I know I should just embrace it. But saying that though, I was at work the other day, and one of the other ladies was using a pen. It had kind of like a ball on the end of it, and I was like, oh, what's that? And I had to look at this ball, and she was like, yeah, it's Disney. And I was like, it's Pascal. And she was like, I can't believe you know who Pascal is. Everyone's saying, why have you got a frog on the end of your pen? So we kind of bonded over tangled a little bit, but yeah, anyway. So question number 11 is, what has been my experience of being a Disney YouTuber so far? And I can honestly say that the Disney YouTube community, I know people say this all the time, but it's honestly so true, that it is the most supportive, the most encouraging, and the kindest community I've ever been a part of. Honestly, it's kind of like a little bubble of love and happiness within the corner of the internet. Everyone is so kind and thoughtful and just absolutely lovely, and I've made some great friends through doing this this whole Disney YouTuber thing. It's kind of like my happy place. So yeah, if you are thinking about it at all, just go ahead and do it. You won't regret it. It is honestly the most supportive, kindest group of people, and yeah, I'm sure you won't regret it. Question number 12 is, what do your loved ones think about this whole Disney YouTube thing, and only a couple of my close loved ones know. So my boyfriend knows, obviously, because he has to put up with all the Disney stuff everywhere. My brother knows, and his girlfriend, and then just one close friend knows as well, and that's all the people that know. I don't think my mum even knows, unless my brother's told him and hasn't told me. But so yeah, not many people know about it. I don't think they really understand it, but my boyfriend is incredibly supportive, although it does take a bite out of our house deposit every now and then. He's very supportive because he can see how happy it makes me and can see the friendships that I've made through doing this. So yeah, although I don't think they quite understand it, they're very supportive. Question number 13 is, has YouTube helped to bring Disney into your life? And absolutely 100%. It's probably the reason that I started doing it was because I was having Disney blues and I wanted some Disney, and now all I think about is Disney. Disney's always in the back of my brain. I think I've said that already, but it's honestly true. I'm always thinking about Disney. Every single day I am either buying Disney pins, or I'm watching people open Disney pins, or I'm buying subscription boxes, or I'm designing fantasy pins myself. So I'm always kind of doodling and brainstorming ideas. I did create my own fantasy pin once, and I would love to do that again, but I'm trying to create some kind of like set. I've had a few ideas, but maybe I'll share that with you another time. So yeah, so Disney is 100% in my life pretty much every single day now. Question number 14 is, what are your other passions outside of Disney and YouTube? So as I've kind of alluded to already, I love art and animation. I love doodling and drawing. I don't do enough of it, but by trying to create these Disney fantasy pins, I'm trying to kind of link the two and getting to do a little bit more of two of the things that I really enjoy. Other than that, I went back to Disney again, didn't I? Apart from Disney, I really enjoy hiking. I enjoy going out for long walks with my boyfriend and my dog, and I love traveling. I know I keep saying it, but I honestly do. I just want to be traveling all the time. If I won the lottery, I would definitely leave my job and just go traveling. Question number 15, and the last question of this tag, is, what is my biggest dream for my channel? And I don't think I have a dream for my channel. I mean, I never even thought I would get to 1,000 subscribers, so I kind of have surpassed my expectations of myself already anyway. But I think if I was to have a dream for my channel, it would be more a dream for myself rather than for my channel, and it would be to continue to make more friendships through doing this and to strengthen the bond with the friends that I've already made. That would be my dream, because I can honestly say I've made some genuine friendships through doing this. And that's the end of the tag. So I have got a little note here of 3 people that I would like to tag to have a go at doing this, and the people I would like to tag I think have maybe been tagged by other people already. I don't think you've got videos out. If you have posted them since me filming this and putting it up, then I apologise. I'm sure I've already watched it, and yeah, sorry if you are already tagged, but if you're not, then these are the people I would love to know a little bit more about. I mentioned Karen, whose YouTube channel is Karen's USA Adventures, before. I met Karen on my recent trip to Walt Disney World, and she is another UK based Disney YouTuber. She is a ton of fun. She always makes herself laugh on her videos, makes me laugh and smile every time I watch her as well. She is a genuine sweetheart. She's yeah, she's very thoughtful and I love her. So I would love to hear Karen's answers to these questions. I also mentioned Katie from Over the Moony. So as I said, I kind of feel like me and Katie are on the same page. We like a lot of the same things. I'd love to get to know more about Katie, so I would love to tag Katie as well. And then the final person I would like to tag is Jess from Jessica Meredith. I've kind of recently found or discovered Jess's channel and been kind of binging on a load of her videos. She is, again, a lot of fun to watch, and because I'm kind of just getting to know her, I would love to know more about her through this tag as well. So I tag Karen, Katie and Jess. And that's all of my answers to this tag. Hopefully they helped you to get to know me a little bit better. Maybe they convinced you to hit that subscribe button, which you totally should, by the way, if you aren't already subscribed. I would love to know some of your answers to these questions. So if there's any questions that I talked about that you would love to share your answer to, then please do in the comments down below. And again, if you are thinking about doing a Disney YouTube channel, if you've got any questions about that, I would be happy to to offer my limited knowledge, but I would definitely 100% push you in the direction of Nina's YouTube Facebook group. It's absolutely the place to go for any kind of advice or support or questions or anything at all regarding Disney YouTube. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Bye, guys.